Welcome to Sports Break. I'm Lindsay Studstill. After an unthinkable 2020 season, the Los Angeles Dodgers are finally champions again. With a 3-1 win over the Tampa Bay Rays, the Dodgers captured their first World Series win in 32 years. While the Dodgers were the ones to get the win, it's doubtful that Game 6 will be remembered for what the Dodgers did, but rather what the Rays did. Game 6 really started right where the Rays wanted it. A 1-0 lead through 5 1/3, their ace cruising on the mound. However, manager Kevin Cash may have been a bit too eager to turn to his bullpen and pulled Snell from the game after just 73 pitches, 9 strikeouts, and just 2 hits. And it's kind of ironic that what Cash had relied on the whole year was the thing that lost the Rays' chance at the World Series title. But where the Rays faltered, the Dodgers took advantage. Los Angeles jumped on reliever Nick Anderson and took the 2-1 lead in the bottom of the 6th. Mookie Betts cemented the Dodgers' win in the 8th with a home run. Even though the Florida Gator football team returned to practice on Monday, the COVID-19 cases have not stopped. Florida released their weekly update on Tuesday, announcing 6 more cases following the large outbreak that sidelined the Gators for 2 weeks. The Gators have now had 68 positive cases since returning to campus on May 26th, with the most recent positive case surfacing Saturday. And even though the forced time off was hard to handle, Florida running back Malik Davis says the 2 weeks off may have a silver lining.
I physically feel fresh, so I'm definitely, this rarely happens during the season where your body, you could just recover and feel fresh. So I say that's a benefit out of having 2 weeks off. With guys that were banged up, we were able to recover.
The Gators' first test following their 2-week quarantine will be this weekend against Missouri. Meanwhile, the University of Wisconsin has canceled all team-related activities for at least 7 days after a spike in COVID-19 cases among the football team. This closure causes the number 9 Badgers game against Nebraska on Saturday to be canceled, and the game will not be rescheduled. As of Wednesday morning, 6 student athletes and 6 staff members have tested positive, including starting quarterback Graham Mertz. The Big Ten COVID-19 policy states that any player who tests positive must miss at least 21 days and undergo cardiac screening before returning. Former Gator and Cincinnati Bengals defensive end Carlos Dunlap has been traded to the Seattle Seahawks for offensive lineman B.J. Finney and a 7th-round pick in the 2021 draft. Dunlap is the Bengals' career sack leader but has been frustrated with his role recently, coming off the bench in the past 3 games. Dunlap will move to a team in the Seahawks whose defense has allowed the most yards of any team through 6 games in NFL history and only has 9 sacks through 6 games. In tomorrow's Thursday night football matchup, the Carolina Panthers will host the Atlanta Falcons. With just 1 win this season, the Falcons are coming in off another tough loss after falling 23-22 to the Detroit Lions last Sunday. The Lions drove 75 yards in just over a minute to secure the win. The Panthers are also coming in on a loss after suffering a 27-24 loss to the New Orleans Saints. Carolina has been without star running back Christian McCaffrey for 5 weeks with a high ankle sprain, but he was cleared to practice on Tuesday. The Panthers have already brought down the Falcons earlier this month, scoring 20 unanswered points in the first half to get the 23-16 win. Both Florida swimming and diving teams released their new 2020-21 schedules that adhere to the Southeastern Conference's COVID-19 guidelines. The Florida men's team opens the season ranked at number 3, while the women's team comes in at number 10. The first meet of the season for both teams will be this Friday against Georgia. The men's team will only have 1 home meet this season on January 9th against number 7 Texas A&M. The women will have 2 additional home meets in Miami and North Florida, in addition to the dual meet against Texas A&M. All meets held at the Anne Marie Rogers Swimming and Diving Pool inside the Stephen C. O'Connell Center will be closed to the general public. That's your sports break. I'm Lindsay Studstill.